Queen summon everyone to the palace?
Akira, I'd never seen Haruhi run so fast.
Do you think the Audra Colossus would come here next?
Pray to Kahopa, it does not.
Let's see. Irolaf's remnants. We might as well just figure out the rest of this place while we're here. It's kind of cold. Hello.
If you find yourself in need of comfortable garb, I'm happy to oblige.
The dwarf tips his head in a curt, professional manner.
And before you ask, no, I shouldn't have trouble fitting you for something.
He praises you, nodding slowly. You're a tailor.
I've been known to rip a seam here and there, patch some shredded gear back into shape.
His expression shifts, toning sour.
Thought I was an armorer, did you? Assumed that my tree stump limbs and barrel chest lend themselves better to the forge than the needle?
Grab him by his collar. Why is that a thing? Forgive me, I meant no offense.
If it's armor you're after, Marihi will set you up. She's got a knack for metal.
He points to the door and jerks his head to the east. Well, let me see what you got, buddy. Ooh, superb robe.
Well, this'll impress some ladies.
Impresses me, so it definitely will. Spice there, huh? Where's this mythical metal lady that you were talking about? So there's the tailor and a blacksmith here, I guess.
Magic shop, huh? I know a thing or two about making pirates disappear.
I got nowhere else to turn. Stonehill is going to kill me.
Don't drag me into your mess, Bertenno. Not again.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with that! Madiko!
Who was that? What's going on here? What was that about, Madam Fascina?
That flaccid batso!
This young wizard clutches the countertop, looking at as if she's either going to vault over it or snap in half.
Imp, you had none of that, huh?
The imp mutters to himself in a dark, guttural tone.
That's what I thought. What am I going to do? Think, Fascina.
What was that all about?
My postenago of a lover stole Rokawa's fingers. The master will kill me if I don't get them back. He must have wanted to raise some fast coin. Arkemir will flay me alive over those damned gloves.
Strange that the constructs didn't attack him for stealing.
Is it strange? I don't know. Go consult Arkemir's grimoire if you're that curious.
Flustered, she finds any excuse to look elsewhere. What are you not telling me?
Not that it's any of your business, but Bertenno used to spend a lot of late nights here.
Fascina coughs into her fist and avoids eye contact.
I got into the construct's guts and marked off Bertenno as a safe visitor so they would not attack him. And before you ask, no, I will never do this again.
She crosses her arms resolutely. Why are those gloves so important?
You do not know Arkemir, do you?
I do.
He is as cheap as a Wodican clerk.
I went through his entire estate. He's not there.
Whatever he loses from those gloves, he will take out on me. Somehow.
Okay, I'll get those gloves back for you.
You will? If you are expecting some payment or reward, I do need to keep this under wraps.
A discount would be a nice start. She blinks twice in disbelief before regarding you with a warm smile.
You look capable. While I am stuck behind this counter, I am in no position to refuse help. A discount goes without saying. You're saving me a world of trouble by doing this. I do not know where Bertenno fences his goods, but he mentioned an appointment at the Bra Citadel docks.
I think that's the last place we need to explore anyway. Fasina bites her thumbnail and glares at the door, seeming to wish it would burst off of its hinges.
He mentioned that he owes money to a Raotayan captain named Hamuto Stonehill. Not someone to cross, I hear.
Show me what you have for sale. Genna's Careful Calamities. Thief's Putty. I need a Thief's Putty. We'll take 2 Thief's Putties. Blessed Incense, Potion of Minor Healing. I'll take that. Scrolls of Minor Healing. I'll take those. Actually, I'm gonna take all the scrolls that I can use, which is like 11 or higher. Never mind. I do want the Thief's Putty though.
I see no gloves.
It's because I haven't left yet, lady. Goodness. And I want that potion of healing. Potion of minor healing. And I'll take that. And scroll of moderate healing.
You give me any more gifts and people will start to think you're playing favorites.
Well, I just want you to have the Thief's Putty, Eddard. You're my fighting rogue for some reason.
Fortune for a pun, good madam.
Zoltar.
Salutations. Do you wish to hear your fortune?
I would like to hear my fortune. The puppet closes his eyes and he stipples his fingers. You hear gears whirling and clicking inside the box. His eyes reopen, this time with an amber glow.
I see a fork in the road. There's a statue of a human. Someone in robes. Take the left fork. If you go right, it could get ugly. Don't ask me why.
Okay.
I can see no more. Unless you give me another pyre.
So go left, don't go right.
I see a bucket. No, a ship. You're going to embark on a journey very soon. Or have you already? If you encounter a man in a hat, you must be careful not to speak to him. The consequences are too dire.
Huh. I had other questions. What's your story?
I got on Archimere's bad side and didn't exactly survive the experience.
Oh.
I'm not really supposed to chat with customers.
He taps the coin slot and winks at you. Wasn't aware it was possible to bind a soul to this type of contraption.
How about you get yourself over to the Animansis Tower in the Sacred Stair then? No need to gawk at me.
Do any of your fortunes actually come true?
Sure, all the time.
Okay, do the Huana have any problem with Akimir holding you here as a slave?
The Queen is too pleased at having an archmage at her disposal to care. I can't blame her. The Huana have got it rough. We all need coin in the end.
Okay. Well, he's a bit grumpy.
I shall make it.
Oh no. 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 No, we're leaving. We're leaving. Why is that a thing in this game? Oh, I don't want to sacrifice any of my pets. No. No. Eddard would be very mad with me.
That looks like something. Well, that's not nice. All done.
Trollhide belt. The misery of the apprenticeship. macchiato. Akamir saves only the most tedious errands for me. If I'm not going to learn anything from this trial, I must find some way to steal enjoyment from it. Whenever Akamir claims to be, quote, deep in study, I will find him wandering the halls wearing an illusionary face to trick his imps. Fools them every time. Sometimes I think he came to the Deadfire to be alone with those nasty things. And he spites me for getting in the way of his fun. Shortly after he left town, I stole one of his robes he keeps in his bedroom. The imps thought I was their master. Fed me cheese and ale, and the rest of the afternoon, of course, I returned the robe when I was done. Maybe it's not too late to start enjoying myself. Huh. So I have those robes. I wonder what she would say if I was wearing them while talking to her. I'm gonna put them on. I want to see what she says. Do. Yes. Hello. I am now Akamir.
Yes?
Akamir, whatever his name is.
I see no gloves. Then, no news?
I need to get inside Akamir's manor.
Imp, go hang laundry.
She holds the finger for silence, her gaze following the shop imp as he flutters moodily away.
Get inside the manor? Ha! The house is locked tighter than Arkamir's clenched fist.
Do you not see the robes that I'm wearing?
Ifrin tried to sneak in. Now he's stuck in a box telling fortunes for pyres.
Ooh, so that's what happened to him. Can you at least tell me anything useful?
The imps that guard the manor? Idiots. Arkamir plays with shape-shifting illusions, so his imps know him by his clothes.
Yes, I have my clothes on.
Do with that what you will.
I have questions about your predicament.
Bertenno stole Rokawa's fingers to pay off his debt. If Arkamir finds out, he will boil me into broth for his imps.
Why does he need the money?
He said that he's in debt to a Rautayan captain by the name of Hamuto Stonehill.
Yeah, right.
By all accounts, a dead Bertenno stole. Suddenly, my whole existence revolves around these gloves. Incredible. Go on, then.
Alright, farewell.
Yes?
Excuse me. There's an imp here. Maybe this imp will say something to me?
Shop imp, greetings.
Oh. What was that?
Buy something.
I'm looking for Ifrin.
Dead thief? Check box. He's still rattling around in there.
Why are you so hostile?
It's not hostile. It's just imp. Is imp and is sad.
Oh, his expression falls. New sags, wrinkles, and edges grow definition.
Fasina spends too much time away from shop, leaving me to fend for self. His bad enough master won't let me leave stupid shop.
Ah. So you're not angry at all, are you?
Imp's complicated. Kids think we have two big emotions, angry and happy.
He smacks his lip and stumbles on the longer, more nuanced words.
But Kith can't smell imp spray. Jovial spray, melancholy spray, creative spray, imp spray all over everything.
To accentuate the point, a little puff foul-smelling stuff wafts out of the orifice. Okay, why do you think Fasina spends so much time away?
She hates her work, hates Akamir, hates me. Reason enough. Go on, I don't care.
He does care. Do you got the same thing for sale? Yeah, you got the same things for sale. Okay.
Yes, certainly.
Well, I guess I will go and do those gloves real quick, since that's the topic right now. I just can't believe they didn't do anything because I'm wearing Akamir's clothes.
Most of the avian godlike I've met were poets and singers.
Which one do you think I am?
Oh, someone's egg rolled out of the nest.
So there's different godlikes, because I am not avian. She is far more avian than I am. And speaking of avian, let's get rid of these robes. Seven armor rating? 9 armor rating? Yeah, but those have like really nice. Plus 20% initiative.
That will do nicely.
Yeah, it will do nicely.
The sea is true home, not smelly mountain. What you want?
What are you doing out here?
Arkemir doesn't let worthless idiot outside after worthless idiot sprayed dung on stupid tablet. But Arkemir not home. So worthless idiot watches the ships come in, looks at all the tasty gulls.
Why is your name Worthless Idiot?
Those Arkemir's big words. Gave name, but worthless idiot no understand.
I'm pretty sure he meant it as an insult.
That's so? Worthless idiot should ask Stinkfoot or Catbreath what they say.
You want to set sail and eat gulls? You're welcome aboard the Defiant. The imp takes you in your word. Its eyes widen the size of moist saucers. A flap of its wing will carry it closer to your whisper in your ear.
How often you beat your crew, huh?
I don't. Not yet, at least.
No beatings? None?
He blinks, struggling to encompass the idea.
I join crew? I join crew!
Oh, we got a crew. We got an imp on the crew. The imp flutters in excited little circles. It points down on the distant shape of the Queen's berth and salivates at the sight of a gull landing in the rigging of the Defiant. We have an imp on the crew now. Hey, that is my decision, not yours. I should attack you for that. So I'm really not liking Maya. Her and her beard are just not really that good. I don't know if I've done something wrong with her or something. What is the Water Shapers Guild? How did I miss this? Seems like we're gonna have a big conversation here.
TEKEHU, you have shirked your duties for the last time, I say.
The guildmaster in fine robes stares down at the sizable blue skin of Maw before her. The student observes the exchange in a loose circle, exchanging whispers.
Guildmaster, be reasonable.
He tosses his hair. Anemone? Yeah, anemone-like hair which glows faintly as each bulbous strand settles in place.
I skipped one lecture to travel up the mountain. Still, the palace is closed until you present me before Onikaza.
He crosses his arms and raises one eyebrow. The murmurs of the crowd grow in volume.
You went alone. I asked for patience, but as usual, you make a trench out of a tide pool.
She pacifies her tone, suddenly conscious of the onlookers. Don't let me stop you.
This should be over soon.
He winks before turning his frown back to the guildmaster.
I say
Nagati
no. Winks at her petulant spectacle of a child.
My patience wears thin, old shark. You have stifled me enough for one trip through Tekehu's bowels. In spite of their obvious age, Tekeheu raises an instinctive finger on the guildmaster. She raises her nostrils and takes a deep breath. I say Nagati weeps at their perpetual spectacle of a child. I'm not sure I ever thought of myself as the daughter of a god.
Why would you unless you were unbearably full of yourself?
She shoots a frown towards TEKEHU.
Ikera, the significance is clearer to some than others.
He waves towards the guildmaster with the back of his
For a
hand.
water shaper who treasures his duty to the goddess, you spend too many days cavorting at the brothel.
The guildmaster sidesteps TEKEHU and takes long strides away from the circle. Sparing another glance at TEKEHU, the crowd dispenses.
Ugh, insufferable.
TEKEHU sighs and smooths back his hair. He turns his attention to you with a raised brow.
A cozy, madam.
He blinks at Pelagina.
Of all the exotic birds in the Deadfire, I have seen none with plumage as fine as yours.
He inclines his head and touches his brow. Pelagina's feathers ruffle as she lets out a faint sigh.
Stop back, Blanca. I did not ask for your buffoonish compliments, nor do I want them.
Then this rooster will give the hen a wide berth.
He turns to you wearing a lopsided grin. Water shaping sounds like a prestigious talent. I take it you and the guildmaster don't get along.
Kara, I bring art to the Guild of Water Shapers, but they do not tolerate expression here. What I am is to blame, I say.
A godlike?
Just so. Blessed and cursed at birth, I say.
I see.
Water shaping is Ngati's gift to the MAUANA, and apparently I am too. Savior to the tribes.
He folds his arms a grimace. So push back a little, test your boundaries.
The only question is, do I return to my duties, or while away a few hours in the bathhouse?
The bathhouse. Definitely the bathhouse.
The waters are fine, I say. Finer still with company.
His grin widens even further as he praises you.
Strange company. What a terrifying pair we would make.
Yep. Sighing to himself, TEKEHU scans you up and down. He casually clears his throat and glances away. I don't mind if you look.
I am liking you already.
His brow raises. I could use a rowdy fish like you on the Defiant if you'll have a watcher at the helm.
A watcher? And here I am used to being the freak of Pariki's Overlook.
He rests his hand on his hips and grins.
What does a watcher do?
I am an intermediary between the here and the in-between.
Ikera. Just so.
He strokes his chin, nodding.
I say I am no sailor, and I know even less about death. I am an artist.
He stirs his fingers through the air, drawing together droplets of moisture into an orb of water that floats over his palm.
My peers do not understand. Water shaping to them is like studying calligraphy, to brew ink and sort parchment.
Well, I'm curious to see what you can do.
The tide brings unexpected gifts. You are not unknown to me, I say. Whispers of an Adra Colossus reach my ears, and louder whispers of a corpse who follows him.
Ah, yes.
What will you do when you catch up to this walking god?
Offer him a few compliments, buy him a drink, see where it goes from there.
For me, there is not enough rum in the Deadfire to even consider it.
Probably not.
If it untangles me from the guild's apron strings, then you can mount me as the figurehead of your fair ship.
I don't think I'm gonna do that to you.
Our quarters may smell of fish before long, but your crew will be more beautiful by association, I say.
Fish milk would be an improvement. Glad to have you.
Let's
Lead
be
on.
off.
It will be good to put some distance between myself and the guild, even if we find less savory places along the way. A fair warning, Captain. Ngati gifted her favorite son with more than his stunning complexion.
Okay. Good for you. I'm happy you're so special.
I say you will learn, in time.
He winks, his eyes suddenly as dark as beads of polished onyx. Druid. Huh. We don't have a druid at all. Okay. Current party.
As you say, Captain.
Alright, so I don't see the, She's a rogue, right? Mindstalker, right. We have so many people now. I'm having troubles figuring out who I want. I like Zodi a lot. Yeah, we'll go back with our big core that we had. I was a little disappointed in Constantine. I thought he would have had more, what is... Geomancer? That's what she is? Maybe that's why I'm doing her wrong. I thought she was a
If you want
ranger.
for company, look no further.
Level up Aloth real quick, I guess. History. Sleight of hand. Need some lower level spells. So what's his face wants to talk already? You catch Teku's glancing your way. He quickly forces elsewhere and smooths back his hair when he notices your attention. Something on your mind?
Is there anything the Watcher does not see?
Teku grins, but the look quickly
We have both
diminishes.
seen the worst of the city. How the Raparu cluster like sea rats.
Teku's hand unconsciously strays towards his stomach.
Delver's Row will take care of them for a time. But I say the Crown will not suffer the Principe for long. How did the stone walls and paved lanes of Neketaka divide us so?
He sighs, shaking his head.
You have walked the length of Neketaka's spine. How would you serve the needs of all these people at once?
Well, I already kind of did it. I'd collaborate on a new plan for the city. I would let people organize their lives as they saw fit. I would start with what you have and find a better system. Nah, I think I'd collaborate with a new plan for the city.
You think that something in the great pattern of Neketaka does not align with the Huana way?
That's correct. Nodding, Teku absently tugs on one of his hairs. For the moment, he seems totally withdrawn. Finally, he snaps back into focus, regarding you with a smile which seems both genuine and strained.
I was hard-pressed to find insight like yours in Pariki's Overlook.
Some of the tension leaves Teku's shoulders, and he stands a little taller than before.
You have questions? Ekera, I have answers.
Tell me about water shaping.
The art of our ancestors, I say. To bend water to our will is a gift from Mother Ngati to her chosen people.
Teku stands tall and grins with pride.
Since devastation swept our way of life out to sea, too much of the art has been lost. Pariki, founder of the guild, organized the lore of Ngati's talent into a series of postures and meditations we call the 4 forms of water shaping.
And what are those forms?
Try as we might to embody Ngati's element, our bodies are not water. Ekera, this is the form of grief, a beginner's test.
Teku closes his eyes and sweeps out his hands, exhaling sharply.
The body's internal water is a force that conquers all. Even the mountain will bow to the stream. The form of hope, I say.
Teku crosses one leg before the others and sways on the spot.
Water commands its vessel, and the vessel can be shaped as surely as the mountain. The form of metamorphosis, Ekera?
Teku opens his eyes, which now resembles polished onyx. His smile is hungry, predatory. He blinks and the effect is gone.
The art is a challenge to grasp, difficult to master, and impossible to perfect. Unless you are Ngati's chosen, I say.
Ah, yes. Alright, well, let's be off.
Yes?
Alof,
I shall.
it's good to have you back, man. I've missed your absurd damage output. Waru? Young MAUANA holds out his hand as if to catch an incoming missile. He winces in concentration and an orb of water rises and floats midair. Sweat drops down his nose. TEKEHU clears his throat loudly. He flinches, and in that instant, the water loses all its shape and splashes on the floor. Crestfallen, he sighs and drops his stance.
Damn it, TEKEHU, why? I almost had it that time.
Not even close. If you want to achieve the second form, you will need to loosen that posture. Spending a day submerged in the bathhouse always helped me.
Did you need something?
He seemed to be having trouble.
I can feel the connection to Andra just like Myru taught me. But there's something missing. Maybe it's my form.
Any advice to help our friend with water shipping, TEKEHU?
Remain loose, but not too loose. Confine yourself, but spread out at all times.
He nods, passing you a secret smile.
Like this?
Waru shuffles his feet in part and squeezes his shoulders together, looking to TEKEHU for approval.
Perfect. Keep at it, and you'll be teaching me the fourth form in no time.
He claps Waru on the shoulder, upsetting his stance.
Suppose I'll give anything a try.
He nods to you and resumes practice. What is in here? Water shaper robes. Neat. Well, this place is pretty cool. Also, I got rid of the 2 spies on the team. Water shaper, this... Yeah, you don't like the guy, so we're not going to talk with him. What is this? The 4 forms of water shaping. What follows is the innate primer in the 4 forms of water shaping, which comprise the basic lessons of the guild: grief, hope, metamorphosis, and transcendence. Water covers the aura. If water can be shaped, so can the world. What is this? Daraku's reply? Myru. For what did you send me away meditate in the 4th form in uncharted waters, only to summon me back to the Kahanga fleet? A bomb must have gone off in the Serpent's Crown, one of the revelations, if not black powder. The interruption is a setback. I trust that whatever happens next will propel our people forward. I will sail Periki's resolve into the waters and where I suspect you need me most, and await your orders. I hope that the rumors carried upon the waves are to be trusted. I would tell you to send Wanakaisa my love, but she knows that it is hers. Tell her that she needs only to snap her finger and I will be her storm again. Master Water Shaper. Guild ruins. What's down here in the ruins? Also, weren't we looking for some gloves or something? Oh, these are like legit ruins.
How long do you reckon it takes for a place to end up like this?
Oh, probably like 600 years. Well, I thought this was going to be more like a dungeon, but it appears to not be.
You should see this.
What you doing down here in TEKEHU?
What say, friend? The guild's sanctum has seen better days.
What do you do here?
Simply a caretaker. I dust off Periki's tomb and try to keep the place tidy. Caring for the guild hall usually means drying off what others get wet in practice.
Are you a water shipper?
Akira. One of middling skill, if I am generous. Not all of us can boast of TEKEHU's talent. But Nagati touches us differently, I say. The guild didn't used to allow outsiders the freedom of our halls. Akira. But how times change.
What do you need?
Ooh, that's a nice scale of mail. The statue depicts a Mao woman, her hand extended and grasping for the air. The eroded plaque sits by her feet. Something about the statue calls out, the echo of the fractured soul that tarred in the place for long and thoughtful years. You feel victory tingled by grief and regret. Inspect a lingering soul. Your vision bobs with the motion of the sea. You stand aboard the deck of the swift winds, where your mates share bemused, self-congratulatory glances as they work. One of them claps you on the back with approval. You step back and aim reproachfully look at your mate. However friendly his intent, you know there will be time for reprieve when you are squared away in Nekataka. Something cuts through the water on your port side, an enormous shape just beneath the waves. Someone shouts that the winds have turned in your favor at last. This is followed by the enthusiastic cheering among your crew. You don't share their mirth. Eyes to the horizon, I say. You bring home a mighty gift, though it takes an unusual form, one that you pray to Nagati that you are able to keep in check. You know one thing for certain, there is no whale swimming alongside Pariki's boat. His scholar. I am a scholar. Okay. Pariki was an explorer, the founder of the Watership Guild. Many of them modern teachers of the watershiping stem from research in this. Okay. Hold her hand. You grasp her hand with tenderness. At first nothing happens, but then a tiny droplet of water forms at the corner of her eye and rolls down her cheek, dripping on the floor. Wipe away the tear. You reach out and draw your thumb down the statue's cheek, wiping away the trails of moisture. For a moment, the stone feels soft to the touch. The words are much eroded in the water damage, but the choice snippets of the phrase stand out in clarity. Lord and Hunter across the length of and back again. Remembered for cunning deal Lapeth. May her rest unity soul eat 'em.
This is the tomb of Periki. Such disrepair, I say.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sure.
The tunnel descends sharply into the murky waters. There's no telling how far into the mountain it goes. Interesting. Oh, that was my cat. Thought there was something invisible in there.
I shall make it so.
I'd carry more if I could, but I can't. Sorry, friend.
I suppose it's more of a diary now, though. Let's be honest, it was heading that course for some time now. On account of Captain Denlu's kicking me from the ship, and all because I kept reminding her of how she said one night over dinner she'd finally listened to my theories on that crew who went missing near some island. What was it called? Bloodlug Island, or Gazuari, or something such? To the north of the Fort Deadlight. I don't remember. Point is, I know it wasn't the floating hangsman what got the cause of the TEKEHU and recovered it, and it didn't have no blood on the deck, nor even any torn sails or pock-marked wood. For that matter, it couldn't have been those trading company bastard ship hunters, slavers, MAUANA savages, or MAUANA military. The crew just upped and disappeared, every last one. No bodies, no blood, just clothes and food and grog left behind. Gods, they left the grog! Every last cask. So you tell me, Captain DeLuna, just what happened to them? What new threats out there that we have to be spending gold and rubies on blood and sweat to prepare for? Who took them if it wasn't a flock of overly cunning imps with a taste of pirate flesh? Well, I'm gonna go find out, just as soon as the charter ship to that island. Interesting. What was that? Oh, well, it's gone now. I'm clicking too fast.
You should see this.
Black pearl, pyrite, some turquoise, some shells. I kind of want to take Aloth through the manor. So I think I'm going to do that real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Never mind, his perception's lower. His perception. Oh,
that's unusual.
Why? You know, how are you seeing this stuff now and not before? Man, it is freezing here. Oof. Excuse me. Alright, so let's go look for these gloves. Wonder where these gloves would be. Let's stop that real quick. Journal. Gloves. There's no telling where Brenner tried to fence the gloves, but his appointment at the Brass Citadel looked... Ah, that's right. He went to the Brass Citadel. So, I guess that's where we'll be going now. We got 2 new people on the team, and, yeah. Northern exit. Alright guys, we're gonna explore the Brass Citadel in the next episode. As long as there's not a cutscene that happens when we come here. Nope. The Brass Citadel.
Hey, Shodi. Those dreams of yours, they still getting to you?
I can deal with the dreams, for better or worse. What makes me sweat is the not knowing. What happens when I stand face to face with my God, and he reveals what he intends for me? What if it's not as I thought?
Yeah, I've had thoughts like that for a long time. Except now I'm worried about what he intends for the world.
Whatever it might be, at least we'll face it together.
Yep. And,
what is your business at the Brass Citadel?
Stand dead, I go where I want. I met Hanakazu Kara at the palace.
You're the Watcher. The one who nearly caused a riot in Queensbirth.
His mouth quirks in a grin.
The Grand Secretary at Sura wants to meet you. His office is on the lower level of Imperial Command. Up the stairs.
He points to the steps.
Once you're inside, go downstairs through the room on the right.
What about Hazanui?
Her office is at the back of Imperial Command. She is busy organizing other matters. But I am sure she will grant you an audience.
Okay, well, I guess we'll do everything here in the next episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.